Yeah, I'm not going to give any ID.
Why not?
Because why would I?
Because if we asked for it, if you're filming it, man.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to give ID.
They just wanted me to tell you that you are not welcome on the Starbucks property.
For why?
It's a private property.
Well, I understand that, but I've never been on there, so why would they not want me there to begin with?
Okay, as of right now, you have not committed a crime, and I'm asking you, or I'm demanding that you leave.
Why?
If you do not leave, then you can be order, and you can be arrested for committing that crime. If that is something you would like to pursue, fail to obey a lawful order.
You're not allowed to videotape.
That's false.
just
Members of the media are voting process. Members of the media are allowed to observe the voting process.
Have you ever wondered what happens when a citizen dares to stand up and defend their legitimate rights against abuse of power? In today's video, we'll follow a series of dramatic situations at the post office, polling place, and even on public sidewalks where police tried to stop people just because they were filming. Are these actions lawful? And what lessons are waiting for us behind these stories? Let's dive in. Post office manager unaware of poster 7.
If I'm asking you to leave the premises, since it's a federal building.
If you want,
you're
you
now
can,
trespassing.
You can read the
I'm not
rules.
gonna you can either leave.
You can read the rules.
You can leave, or I can have the police come and talk to you.
The opening situation today takes us to a post office in Ravenna, Ohio, where a citizen is treated rudely and even accused by the police of trespassing simply for filming in a public lobby. This brings up the familiar question that still lacks a satisfying answer. How do you find a post office employee who understands and respects basic freedoms like the right to film in public spaces? Audio.
Sir.
Yes.
Okay, you're not allowed to do that in here.
I can't record in here?
You're not allowed to record till you get federal building.
Is it, why? Is it against the law?
It's against the law, it is. Yeah, if you get the thing you have to do.
Oh, you mean the conduct on postal property?
Yeah.
Yeah, that says I have permission. Yeah, it does.
Supervisor, please come on.
They're so quick to say that it's illegal to film in a federal building.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Can I get a stamp?
I'm gonna have to ask you to turn it off on me. I don't want to be in any of the video.
I'm just holding you accountable. That's all.
Well,
You're a federal worker.
what you're using that for?
Huh? Sure.
What are you using the phone
And I'll tell you what I'm using it for.
Okay.
I'm a journalist gathering content for a story.
Do you have any credentials or anything?
I don't need credentials to be an independent journalist. I'm just gathering content for a story. Did you read the
So you have to do it by local postmaster or unless you're a news agency.
Yeah, I am a news agency.
With no credentials. That's amazing.
The Constitution.
Anybody can walk in here and say that.
Sure, because we have freedom of press in this country, sir. You heard of the freedom of press?
Yeah, I also heard of credentials too. How do I know you are who you say you are?
Well, everybody has freedom, not just people with credentials, sir. Just so you know.
Yeah, yes, this is our manager, yes.
Yeah, I'm not going to give any ID.
Why not?
Because why would I? I don't need to.
Because if we asked for it.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to give ID. You're calling who? You do what you need to do. What's your name?
What's your name?
Your name is. You have your name tag on. I can't see it.
Help us next, please.
Can I get your name, sir? I can't get your name. Are you a supervisor here? I guess he doesn't want to give me.
How are you doing, Dave?
No, all right.
This guy doesn't want to give me his name.
Yes.
And are these
Yeah, that was a sheet.
okay?
I don't know why he's being so rude.
Along with that, I think I'd like to have a sample of this. And
This one?
yeah. And
What's he doing? Sir, can I take before I have the police come and remove you? You're not allowed to film inside a federal building.
Okay, first let's escalate a little bit.
I'm just asking because they've asked
No,
me for credentials.
you
Do have any
started
credentials?
yelling at me.
I'm asking what's your
Okay.
purpose.
Well, the way to do it is, hi sir, how are you? Can I help you with something?
What, I'm asking you have credentials?
Who you are, sir?
I'm the postmaster.
You're the postmaster of this post office?
Yes.
Okay.
Why,
Do I-
are you?
do
You
I have-
cannot film without, it has to go through our press, so I'm just asking you why you're filming. Do you have credentials?
No, I'm news media. I'm working on a
And
story.
You have to schedule an appointment to videotape inside a federal building.
That's not what the conduct.
Okay,
Do I have credentials?
Yes.
No, I don't have any credentials.
I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
But why? I have freedom of
Because I just gave
press.
you the reason.
I have freedom
I'm
of
asking you to
press.
leave, or if not, I'm going to have the police remove you from the building.
I have-
You're inside of a federal building.
Yeah.
I told you have to schedule an appointment to videotape.
That's not what the conduct, the rules and regulations
Do
on
you want
postal
to provide me
property.
credentials?
So if I had credentials, I wouldn't need an appointment. Is that what you're
Still
telling
need
me?
an appointment.
But that's some regulations
I'm
governing
telling you the rules and
conduct.
regulations that I'm aware of. If I'm asking you to leave the
If you-
premises since it's a federal building.
If you want,
You're
you
now
can.
trespassing.
You can read
not
the
gonna
rules.
remove you. You can either leave,
You can read the rules.
you can leave, or I can have the police come and talk to you.
I'm not going to leave. This is a public building. I'm conducting business.
You're not cutting this.
Yes, I am. I'm looking. When you came over, looking at these cards, right? Yeah, videotaping the.
Everyone wants to call the police for situations that aren't really necessary. The postal workers, especially the manager, just want this citizen to stop filming, not realizing that their own policy, Poster 7, allows anyone to film and take pictures in public areas, including this lobby. The police have been called. Now let's see how they handle this situation.
You can read it right here. It's right in federal regulations.
Say that again.
Yeah, it's right here.
Oh.
Can't film inside any retail areas.
Lobbies, foyers.
That's not a foyer, that's the retail area.
That's a lobby. That's a.
That's where.
And you're making customers uncomfortable. They file a complaint.
But that's a lobby, sir.
This is the lobby. That's the retail area. That's where they collect money. That's where it's sold. And
If you would read it, it doesn't exclude a retail area. I don't even know what that is.
so, man,
Hey, how are you, sir?
hanging out.
Mind if I just get your bait number?
My what?
Your name and badge number?
Yeah. Patrolling lines. 29.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
When public meetings, except were permitted by our security force personnel or all. So in essence, they can
Oh, nothing. I was just buying a stamp. I'm filming. I'm an independent journalist, gathering content for a story, accessible areas of this building. And the postmaster just started yelling at me.
Did you get your stamp?
Actually looking at the cards because I wanted to get a card. And I'm also
Like a greeting card?
Yeah, like a greeting card, yeah. And, just getting the architecture of the building. I'm not bothering anybody. I'm being...
Right. Are you from here? The city?
No, not from the city, no. I'm here working on a story.
Is it your company or you work for someone?
It's my company.
Oh, cool.
It's my company, yeah.
Like an online thing or print paper?
Yeah. Online. Correct. I've been cordial with everybody. I don't understand why this is not really necessary. I just wanted to buy a card and get the architecture of the building. That's all. I've been here for like 5 minutes.
What's that?
I've been here for like 5 minutes. Excuse me, sir.
We get here longer than that. It took me about 5 minutes to get here.
Maybe a little over 5 minutes, but I haven't been here that long. That's the point. I just been here. When the postmaster calling at me, I was looking at cards. I wasn't aware there's a time limit of being in a post.
Give me the paper so I have it, because this is the first time I've kind of dealt with it.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a copy too.
Yeah. I mean, if you listen, I'm gonna let you know right now, officer. If your order, give me a lawful order to leave the premises, not a problem.
Well, this is my interpretation that is the retail area. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? That's where people get out. That's where they have their money. You know what I mean? So this is the lobby, and that's my interpretation of it.
Okay.
So that's what I'm gonna.
That's fine. You're gonna go.
Out in this area, you're more than welcome to film or whatever. But inside there.
Okay, but I would need you to just to be fair, I need you to tell me not to, not ask me not to.
I'm telling you not to.
Okay.
Okay.
You're telling me not
Yeah.
to. It's a difference when it comes to, civil courts and stuff like that. So I just wanted to make sure we're clear.
Right.
That's all, sir.
And like I said, it's my interpretation, it's his interpretation that is the retail area.
And you're telling me not to do it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because if I did, that would be trespassing, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And I'd be arrested for trespassing? Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Photographs for news, advertising, or commercial purposes, which is what probably
I'm
would
doing.
fall under. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Photographs for news purposes may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, or audits when used for public meetings, except where prohibited by official signs or security force personnel, authorized personnel, or a federal court order or rule. Other photographs may be taken only with the approval of the postmaster.
Yeah. So I consider that a lobby. I consider this a foyer, and you know, it's just I'm not going up to the counters and filming people's credit card information. That's not my intent. Is just to get the overall layout of what's going on in the post office. You know, see how the postal employees treat the customers.
Right.
You know, just an overall documentary of what's going on here.
All right.
Documentation.
You're more than welcome to.
Okay. But all right. But you're telling me I can't go into that area, correct?
And film in there.
All right. So I wanted to get a card. So because I'm filming, I can't go get a card.
What's that?
I wanted to go get a postmaster confronted me. I was looking at cards. I wanted to purchase a card.
Right.
But
if you want, but
you're saying I would have to turn off my camera in order
yes,
to
yeah,
do it.
you would not be able to film in there.
Okay, that's fine. You're telling me. You're telling me. Like I said, I don't need my rights violated today. I don't want to go spend a night in your jail. So take a copy. Sure, why not? They're all over the post office though. There's one behind me, one over there. So I'm pretty familiar with it. So they can't deny services just because I'm recording, you know. So deny services. I get it. You're listening to him and you're going based off of your interpretation. Can I just get I didn't get your name, by the way.
Patrolman Scott Krieger, Krieger.
Okay, 414, thank you. Yeah, so I know for a fact they can't deny me services just because I'm filming. I've dealt with postal inspectors before who are the law enforcement of, like, for revenge, you would need to have a memorandum of understanding to enforce law on federal property. This is federal property we're standing on right here. So postal inspectors before, I filmed in areas, like I do post office, I gather content at post office, and postal inspectors have come who are the law enforcement division of the post office, and they have had me filming. So yeah, and in fact, just denying me services, this can be open to civil litigation for a civil rights violation. I listen to lawful orders, and I don't want any problems. Don't want to go to jail tonight.
I'm going to report on
Sure.
this. You have to report everything.
Of course you do. Yeah.
Do you choose to identify yourself to
No.
put you in the report?
No.
I didn't think so.
No.
Right.
No. I'm
Okay.
not gonna do that. I haven't broken any laws, so.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Officer,
Hey, no problem. No problem.
don't understand. I can't go in there and complete my and buy my card and conduct my business. But again, you know, because there's no use in us arguing about it or anything like that, or me arguing with the post office. You have the authority right now to arrest me.
You wouldn't get anywhere here today. You know,
No, for sure. Arrest me, and then I'm gonna have to go to court, and then. But I can go to court. I can go to court. You know, civil court. You know what I mean? So I'd rather go that route. So you stay safe.
By the end of this situation, even though the officers remain friendly, we can all clearly see that they violated this citizen's constitutional rights. The citizen in this case did not successfully defend their rights, but I personally still appreciate their efforts in educating others and exposing how some public servants today have a blatant disregard for citizen rights. Starbucks staff think their policy applies on public property.
What's the laptop for?
We have the policy here.
Huh?
The policy's here.
Oh, what's your policy?
Personal recording, audio recording, or photographing by partners of customers or other partners without their consent, either inside or outside the store.
Next, we move to another audit near a Starbucks drive-thru in Fullerton, California. Here, an individual filming from the public sidewalk is approached by staff who believe their private policy applies even on public property. But is that true? This video provides the answer. Let's see.
Got a couple employees coming out my way, guys. Stand by.
recording.
Huh?
Yeah, you can't be recording. It's not allowed.
What's that? Why?
Because it's prohibited by Starbucks.
Oh, it's prohibited by Starbucks?
Yeah, without our consent, it's
Oh, well, I understand that you guys can't record. Yeah, that makes sense.
no, the customers as well too.
Oh, I'm not a customer.
But you can't be recording.
Huh?
You can't be recording.
I can't be?
No,
So what am I supposed to do?
you just can't record.
Really? I mean, I am right now, so.
I know, clearly, 'cause the camera's on my face right now.
Yeah, because you came out and said hi and started talking to me. Yeah.
Yeah, politely.
Yeah.
So,
Politely what? You're asking me politely not to record?
Yes.
yeah, we are.
Oh, okay. I was a little okay. All right, we got another one coming up right now.
Can I ask what you're recording for?
What's that?
Can I ask what you're recording for? No, I don't want to be recorded, but I'm asking what the content is for.
With the content?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the laptop for.
We have the policy here.
Huh?
The policy's here.
Oh, what's your policy?
Personal recording, audio recording, or photographing by partners of customers or other partners without their consent, either inside or out allowed.
Oh, okay. On your property, right?
You're recording the premises.
Yeah, so camera off and I look at the building. Is it okay if I look at it?
You can look at it, but you can't record it
Why can't I record it?
because it says right here.
And whose policy?
This is Starbucks policy.
Oh, do I work for Starbucks?
No, you don't work for Starbucks.
Oh, so I don't have to abide by the policy then, right? Take care, guys. Don't work too hard now. I'm glad we cleared that up. So they're going back inside.
Well, alright, the staff cited their store's policy, saying filming customers without their consent is prohibited, but clearly this policy only applies on their property, while the sidewalk, public property, does not fall under their control. It looks like a male employee is calling someone, possibly the police. Let's see what happens next.
Like maybe a cam back going on in the car here. So I'll turn my camera in that direction. I just put the... Looks like what's going on here. The police on scene. Look at that. I guess somebody did call the cops, huh? Stand by, guys. We'll see if they want to come and make contact with me. Maybe he's just going to get some donuts. Who knows? Going in maybe for a little education to enlighten them. Nothing illegal with what's going on here. Case. The police officer's still inside. Can't see anything from my vantage point here. It's mostly reflection angle there. I highly doubt he's inside getting copies. He's posted up here. So we got 2 more units pulling up. Another one that just pulled. Looks like a 3rd unit. This over, hopefully it's not just for me and my presence, but that's a heavy police response if I ever seen one. Looks like he's going back out to... Wanted to talk to his partner back there, it looks like. Like he's coming over, maybe he is. Let's see how he wants to handle this. Looks like the person in the Tesla stopped us, or what's going on here.
Sounds like there was some sort of Starbucks people.
What's that?
Sounds like there was some sort of argument with like the Starbucks.
You meant?
I don't know. They said.
I don't know. You tell me.
Okay. Well, just keep in mind, I told them on the sidewalk. That's not a crime in and of itself.
Yeah.
They just wanted me to tell you that you are not welcome on the Starbucks.
For why? What reason?
It's a private property.
Well, I understand that, but I've never been on there, so why would they not begin with?
That's your choice, to be honest with you.
Oh.
But I'm just here to let you know.
Doesn't sound like a very friendly business to me.
That's their decision. Is private property. They just want me to tell you that if you do enter a property, you may be trespassing.
Subject to arrest.
You're fine here. This is public property.
But I told him, like,
Oh, that's why I'm out here, yeah.
told him, hey, you're on the sidewalk, you can record what you want.
So
All right.
what warrants 3 officers to show up for?
All right,
We got a call. We
day.
respond. Anyway,
3 of you, huh? Hey, can I get an incident number?
What's that? An incident?
Yeah, please. I got to document all this. You can just come over and tell me if you want. You don't got to write it down. Yeah.
You want it? Okay.
Thanks. So did they ask you to stop when you were inside?
70799.
What was that?
70799.
Okay, got it. Thanks.
Okay,
Did
all
they
right.
ask you guys to turn your cameras off when you, or did you have them on to begin with at all?
It was always on.
Ah. So are you guys going to be trespassed? Hey, kick rocks.
What do you think about this situation? The Starbucks employees clearly don't understand citizens' rights, but instead of explaining and clearing up the confusion, the police showed up just to warn someone who was exercising their legal rights. The employees clearly failed at respecting citizen rights, and the police, well, they failed at protecting them too. Police ask a citizen to leave the public post office just because the staff wanted them to.
I've asked you guys to leave.
Well, as long as we're in a public area, we're allowed to be in there. You can't just ask someone against us.
No, that's not what they're doing. It is a public area, and you are allowed to be in there.
Correct.
But
Alright, let's move on to the next situation. A story I promise won't waste your time. In the final days of 2024, citizens Moses and his friend went to the Marshall Public Library in Kansas City to test their filming rights. The surprising thing? The staff showed a very rude attitude towards the citizens and called the police, accusing them of causing a disturbance by filming in public areas of the post office.
How you ladies doing?
Doing good. How are you doing?
A little hungry, but there.
Yeah.
Is there any
What can I
place?
do for you?
Is there any place you would recommend me go get something to eat at?
Just taco places. Sure. We got taco. We got already. So what are you?
Just the library.
Yeah, just
Okay, you cannot film any people. So you cannot film any people.
Sure you can.
No. Mayor?
Who said that? Mary said that?
Not without their written permission.
Well, can I get your written permission?
No, I don't want to be filmed.
Can I get your verbal commission?
No.
Okay, you might want to shut the door and stay in that office.
No.
Yeah, we just record anywhere there's access.
How you doing, Miss Mary? How you doing in there?
We have policy about that. And
Recording in public.
yeah, but it's a public library, but you're in a private now.
No, we're in the public area.
This is the public. We're not going to come in your office.
Yeah, your office is a private.
Well, what are you filming this for?
Just shooting a positive video.
Well, why don't you thing and get your positive ass out of here?
Oh,
okay?
wow.
Miss Mary. I'm shocked, Miss Mary. Who is that? But why would you
I
do
wouldn't argue with
Miss Mary and Miss Susan? Susie.
Wow.
You know we do have a right to be in here and record, right, Miss Mary?
You have a right, but I also creating a disturbance. I can ask you to leave, and if you refuse to leave, then I can call the police. You have refused to leave.
We didn't speak to nobody. You guys spoke to us. We're not trying to. We're trying to record peacefully.
All right. Well, you piece your ass on out of here. I'm telling you.
It's Mary.
You have a potty mouth.
I'm shocked, Miss Mary.
Have a potty mouth, especially from here.
But we can hear. We are exercising our First Amendment right.
Maybe she hung.
I'm exercising my First Amendment.
You is?
You are, but
You
not
are?
professionally.
Yeah, because you're working. Maybe she's hungry. People hungry.
She needs a Snickers.
Get her a Snicker?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, we might have to go buy one.
No matter what the reason, I don't think Miss Mary should have been so rude when interacting with the public as a public servant. She even admitted that this is a public post office, so why didn't she understand that anything a citizen can see from a public space? They have the right to film.
How you guys doing? Can I get your name and badge number?
You got it last time.
Can I get it again, please?
Sure, I'm 112.
oh, see.
But how did you pronounce that?
How do I pronounce what?
Your name?
Renfro.
Renfro. Speak with first. She's the one that called the police, though.
There's another claim.
Another what? Why would you say that, Miss Mary?
Because have you looked at yourself lately?
Yes, I have.
All right, if
you want to go with Officer here.
Oh, Miss Mary.
Sidewalk. That's all right.
I'm very disappointed, Miss Mary.
But we had patrons that didn't want to be filmed.
They never said anything. You're the only person that said something.
It's okay. Watch this. Go ahead. Let her speak.
We can talk where you talk. I'll let you deal with it.
We're going to get his body cam footage, so you might as well talk to him right here. They simply just don't want us in there recording. We letting them know there's no expect.
You didn't leave whenever they asked you to.
Asked us to leave and we didn't commit a crime. This is a public property right here.
Sure, but if you're causing a disruption, they can.
Constitutional protected activity into a crime. All we was doing was recording.
Right.
Someone said don't record.
Sure, and I understand what you're trying to do. That's fine, whatever. But when you're causing disruption in here, even in a public place,
Why do you keep saying disruption? Where'd you
because
get your
we're here.
information?
You caused a disruption enough for them to call the police.
Well, they could call the police over anything.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm letting you know, all we was doing was recording. We said it ain't nothing. We asked no question. We didn't antagonize nobody. We didn't speak till we was spoken to.
Then if there was a good place to eat at, we thought she was going in
Wait
there
till you see the video, man. The videos, you're going to see who lied to you and who
That's why
didn't.
we record, because the camera doesn't lie.
The camera don't lie, man.
It can be misleading and chopped up and edited to make it look different than the original.
You if it's edited or not. You're going to see when we watch where it's. You're going to see that. We don't. That's not
why you as well.
Absolutely.
If you were to, you don't ask people, you know,
Go ahead and let
if you have their
finish their
profession.
I can come in here,
No,
sir.
you cannot.
I can't build it.
And you are not allowed to be in here right now.
I can't come in here.
No, we're trying to do an investigation.
But they
and
have
you're
to. This is
gonna-
still
okay.
public, sir.
Physical.
They
No,
can.
interference. You can interfere verbally as well.
But
yes.
I'm allowed to go in here. She
conduct an investigation while we're arguing with you
No,
guys.
no,
okay?
I'm not arguing. She has an office.
You are arguing, all right?
So you're assuming
Can you
that
building for me?
I want to come in here, sir. They can
You're
go
not
to.
going in here
They
right
can go
now,
to an
okay?
office. They said they
Step out of the building for me.
I would like to stay right here, sir.
Can you please step out of the building?
Are you asking or are you demanding me?
I'm asking you to right now.
I'd rather stay right here, sir. I'm going to get his body cam footage.
That's fine. Then why do you have to come inside and cause them talking?
It's cold. They can go. She
Okay.
has an office.
You want to come out? Do you have enough from her?
She has
I'm
a
done
she has an office, man.
I don't know
That's
why you
not
guys are
good.
trying to make
That's not
things
good,
difficult.
Renfro.
Okay.
We're not trying to make things difficult.
Really?
She has an office right there. I'm allowed to come.
Here's an interesting tidbit. Just a few hours before this audit, the citizen had a similar encounter with Sergeant Renfro, and the sergeant did a great job respecting and protecting the citizen's rights. However, I really don't understand why in the second interaction he acted differently. Maybe being called out twice for the same issue made him lose his patience, and at that moment he decided to violate this citizen's rights.
What do we have?
Okay, so she's asked him to leave multiple. Came in, said they were recording, which they didn't like, they did. But they just leave.
Well, as long as we're in a public area, we're allowed to be in there. You can't just ask, so they're against us?
No, that's not what they're doing. It is a public area, and you are allowed to be in there.
Correct.
But you to leave, you do have to leave.
No, it's a public
No,
building.
not from a public building. Can we get a supervisor? Can we get a captain out here?
So
Can I
you're
get a
saying that you
captain?
can just stand in a school for as long as you want because it's a
No,
public
no,
building?
this is what I'm telling you, sir. We're going to escalate. If
yeah,
we
I'm
standing
not
in a
upset.
public space, a public building, no one just can't leave because you have on black shoes. She's telling us to leave just because we have a camera.
Because
you have to
causing
commit.
Disruption.
We
do you
didn't.
keep saying
Why
that?
are you saying that?
That's what it is.
What was
taking
the
their
what was
side.
the disruption?
You are. You
I know
said
I'm not.
Hold on,
You
quick.
said disruption
What did we
multiple
say
times.
or
Yes.
do? What did we do to do a disruption?
Recording is what's
You
causing the
can't.
disruption.
This is a constitution
I'm glad you
protected
said that on
activity.
camera, man.
Okay.
I'm glad
Well,
you said
I'm
that.
asking you guys. I'm demanding it. Okay.
If we
you
don't-
guys need to leave the property.
No, no.
if we
Let's
don't-
get a supervisor here. No, no.
No,
We
he
need
is.
a
He's
supervisor.
the sergeant.
I need his captain
I'm
here.
the highest one working.
Hey, we need a captain here, man, because you're making a huge mistake, bro.
And
You're making a huge
I
mistake.
guess you have the video, so if you would
You-
like to, you can take us to court if you want to.
No, you
whatever it is
making
you
a.
feel you need to do.
Okay, let me
but-
ask you this. We didn't do no crime. She asking us to leave simply because we're recording.
Right now, you have not committed a crime, and I'm asking you, or I'm demanding that you leave.
Why?
If you do not leave, then you can be failed to obey a lawful, and you can be arrested for committing that crime. If that is something you
what
would like
crime?
to pursue, fail to obey a lawful
That's
order.
a street charge.
That is the charge for not leaving this property.
Why do we have to
Okay?
leave?
Because I've told you you need to
You
leave.
can't just tell people to
I'm not going to argue with you.
Are
If
you going
guys-
to arrest us? Say it. Say, I'll arrest you if you don't
I will
leave.
arrest you if you don't leave.
Okay.
Yes.
That's all we need,
Okay.
man. You're a fucking tyrant, dude. I
Y'all
thought
have
you
a
guys.
wonderful day.
Yeah,
I thought you was better than that,
You
man.
guys were good, man.
I thought y'all had better things.
We exercising our rights.
We record people like you.
We
Do
just
not
came in
go
and check.
back into the
We just came in
library
and
or
check
you
out
will
the
be
library,
arrested,
man.
okay?
Okay, we
I
remember
might have
saying
to take
that.
that arrest.
That's very bad.
Let's go through it. Come on.
If that's what you
That's
want,
very
look,
bad
if
on
they
it.
want to prosecute.
Come on, man.
Hold on.
Now you finna go solicit a trespass.
Guys. Man, you gotta know.
You can't learn from these guys. When you deal with public property, ask you to leave. You have to commit a crime.
I didn't get your name and badge. What's your name and badge?
Oh, of course. They do have a policy in place saying if you guys...
It's not law. You're law, You're law.
That if you guys create a disturbance or anything in the library, they can't ask you to leave.
How do we cause it to say that?
They're considering a disturbance because you guys are.
But you can't. That's where you come into place, at, sir. She don't know law. Law enforcer.
If you don't leave,
she don't know
you'll be
law.
charged with trespassing and fail to obey a law.
Trespassing on public property.
On this property right here, trespassing would be the crime. Additionally,
It's
fail to
okay,
obey a
man.
law.
We gonna go holler at they. Come on, Kansas City. So we definitely got Renfro right here, video man. But he's a piece of shit, bro.
I thought you guys were educated about this stuff, man.
He's not fooling.
This is what we do. We record and expose tyrants.
All right. Is there anything else? Only like I said, if you go in here, you can be arrested. I guess. Not you.
We're just recording in public, man. Taking a tour of this library.
Okay.
And
You keep saying, I thought you understood what we're doing here, and it seemed like you don't. We're not here in tech. We understand that they don't know the law. That's why it's so important to you, because you help educate people. Some people think, check this out. Even the bank record their bank on the sidewalk. Thankful for the other officer, he was able to come and educate. There's no expectation of privacy in public.
I think he's mad.
He was able to educate them. But that's why, sir, that's why it's so important for you guys. Us saying that we can be in here and recording, that means nothing. You come in here, you said you the sergeant, you come here as a police officer, it makes more sense. You say, hey, in here they exercising their First Amendment right. You can't turn that into a crime. We didn't speak to no one and asking us what we doing.
Well, like I said, if you want any kind of civil litigation,
it's okay, man. It's a police department, man.
You're qualified immunity.
Y'all have a good day.
It's okay.
Y'all have a good day.
It's okay, man. Do better, man. It's okay. Thought he'd do better, man.
I'm really disappointed in how the law enforcement handled this situation. After the incident, the citizen went to the police department to file a complaint and requested the release of the body cam footage from the 2 officers involved in the incident. Hopefully this action will push for positive change, creating accountability for the government and preventing misconduct and violations of civil rights, like we just witnessed. 1A at a public voting location in Michigan, Darren starts an argument with a woman about the right to film.
You can be there, but you cannot.
Media access overview right here. It says polling locations are open to poll watchers and media may film from the public area. Period.
Finally, we move to another audit at a public voting location at 151 Martin Street, Birmingham. A group of citizens showed up to exercise their right to film, and as usual, they faced opposition from staff and some individuals present. What's noteworthy is that one female auditor in the group was attacked and threatened simply because a man thought she invaded his and his family's privacy. This footage will be a little different from what you've seen before, so let's watch and let us know if you like this style.
Guys with cameras, it's really weird.
It is.
Why are you guys?
Why not?
I don't know if you guys.
My name is Cam. I'm the precinct chair. Is there something I can help you with?
Thanks.
Okay. As a member of the public, you're able to go here. You're not able to
Press.
serve anyone. What?
We're members of the press.
Okay. Still, I can't have anybody in the precinct using cameras.
That's incorrect. It's in the rules.
You're in here is okay. I'm just saying not at the voter booth.
Walk over and look.
We can't go look over people's shoulders when they're voting, no.
Yeah, we have no intention of going any further.
But you're not here as a challenger.
No. Members of the press.
I need to have a line of voters here when they show up.
There's room for people to walk through.
See what goes down.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, that's what I was planning on doing.
Not yet, anyway.
Right away.
It's gotta be on.
Anything, but there's nothing illegal here going on. You're not allowed the voting booths, maybe.
With 100 feet of the precinct.
No.
You are within 100 feet. The line is marked outside.
No, that's not true.
That's for campaign.
You're not allowed to videotape.
That's false.
I just
Members of the media are allowed to observe the voting process. Members
not allowed to have
members of the media are allowed to observe the voting process.
It's not true.
It's as true.
Well, he'll find out when the guy comes and lets him know. Ah. Getting a little aggressive there. So we can't do what we here to do. Call somebody, so hey. Oh yeah. Not cool at all.
Seems like their precinct's a little nicer.
Where'd he go?
I would agree. He's over there. Yeah, this guy right there. Is he a poll walker?
Read the media access overview or no?
Official. I wonder.
I got the media access overview
We can
right
actually
here.
be right here
That's
in
what I
the
said.
public viewing
And that's
area.
where I was.
I think the question is that you can't film, but you can.
No, you're incorrect. You're incorrect.
Be there, but you cannot.
Media
film.
access
correct.
overview
You
right here.
cannot
You're
film.
incorrect.
It says polling place
Inside of
access.
the-
Polling
You're
locations are open to poll watchers and media may film from the public area. Period. It
That's
says.
a public
not
viewing
true.
area.
This is from
Not my-
Michigan.
That's
This is
Michigan, that's
from the
why.
secretary. I don't care. Talk to. I really don't care. They're wrong. They're
You're
incorrect.
totally
Hey, guy.
okay having your opinion.
Opinion. It's fact.
You're okay having your opinion.
It's not opinion. It's
I'm just gonna
fact.
follow
I have the
what
law
our clerk
right. Your clerk is wrong.
You can stand there
Do you not
until
see somebody
until somebody
standing?
else gets here.
Do you not see somebody public viewing area with a camera there? Are you? He's saying you can the public viewing area with a camera.
I'm standing here.
That's what I said. Nothing wrong with being.
Hey, why does this sign not say anything about recording?
Right.
Please do
There's some
not.
over there too. Then.
It says nothing about recording.
Right. Look at that. You're not distracted just sitting here with papers?
I guess Jonathan needs to read the rules.
Wonder why, like,
Right on. Sounds good. He was being tough by herself.
I'm gonna wait for the cops. She recorded my kids. I'm gonna make sure.
sir, I stood right here.
Anything illegal about recording someone in public, including children. Your children have zero X privacy in public. No one does. Nobody.
Zero.
Learn the law. Learn the law.
Zero.
What's that?
Isn't that something you'd be fighting for?
Zero.
That's what we're doing.
Privacy?
You have no privacy in public, dude. What part of that don't you get? You want privacy because you're fucking blind.
You gotta create that privacy for you and your children.
Go home and close your blinds.
Why don't you wait?
Yeah. Go wait with a skinny jeans guy.
Follow him. He tried to assault me.
Yeah, he tried to. Who, this guy? Walking her down like, well, try to assault a woman now.
He puts a good name to the USMC on his.
Wow. You guys turned it in.
Assault a woman, apparently.
Wow.
I'm feeling intimidated. I feel like my vote
Is that why you were
Feeling intimidated.
Oh, yeah.
Assault somebody who says he's feeling.
Yeah.
He's going to self-snitch.
A registered niece.
Yeah.
His precinct. Okay.
He already voted. He already got the sticker for voting, and he's feeling intimidated about his vote. Make any sense? Come on, that's not how that works.
Oh, are you an investigator?
Oh yeah.
Dead eye?
Oh yeah.
Hi. Are you here to vote? Yeah. Precinct 2 or precinct?
He's a clown. He already voted, and he's trying to say we're intimidating him after.
Oh, wow. No, he was intimidating her. He walked her backwards like 12 feet trying to intimidate her. So, let's tell the truth here.
So Jonathan.
Seems like they have a problem with the truth. They want to embellish things, try to twist and support them. That's not how the truth works. What's wrong with you? In order to intimidate a voter, you have to speak up things. Nobody's speaking on political things. We're
There they are.
exercising the right of the free press, First Amendment.
Yeah, see, I have my press pass right here.
I don't need a press pass. Right, right.
We got car 579. Oh, he's in trouble. He's in trouble. A woman cop showed up. Showed up.
Look, he's gonna run down there and try to spin his narrative.
We got another one.
Make sure you
got another
make
one.
sure that on camera when he tries to spin a narrative.
564. I'll make sure they're not lying, y'all.
You're allowed to be there.
They're allowed to videotape as long as they're not videotaping people filling out their ballots and they're not intimidating people. So they are allowed to be there.
Are they allowed to be inside videotaping? Oh, let's wait
It's
for
in the
Alex.
rules.
I just spoke with our captain who has been to school.
Hey, if that's the rule, fine, but
Like I said, it's just the two things. They can't film people filling out their ballots. They can't be over them. Well, there's to not be intimidating people with that.
yeah. No,
Can't use political. We can't be using political speech in there. That political speech is where the cones are.
You want to wait for?
Hey, can I get your name and badge?
Yeah.
Yep. Sites.
66?
66.
Thank you for being professional.
You can use your political speech. You can't use it in. That's considered voter intimidation.
Our cameras cannot be
Look, the guy
considered
in the
political.
hoodie, right,
You got
the
to neutral.
USMC hoodie. He was really aggressively walking towards that female back and looking her walk.
So no, that
backwards,
would be
intimidating
intimidation and harassment.
her. So you might want to speak with him.
She was in our case, and now I told her not in our case. That's all we said.
Okay, but that protects them in a situation where they can't be filming.
It's because of movies.
Television.
Movies and TV.
You're in a public place.
Yeah, you're in a public place.
He just said I walk out at you.
Over here.
Literally on my film.
I'm talking with you guys over there. I'm talking with them.
Race to the Marine Corps. He's what a Marine Corps. You teach him right.
Okay, at first it seemed like the officers were doing a good job educating those who were ignorant about civil rights and protecting them according to the law and Constitution. So, do you think they'll remain professional in this situation? The answer is not quite. Let's go back to the video and tell me what you think about how the police handled this situation.
I think you might be right.
Yeah,
inside.
There is zero expectation of privacy. A child decides to come outside and walk on the sidewalk, and I'm casually just walking like this with my body cam. Still consider filming, okay?
But we were
Now,
inside.
as for your comment,
Hey, give me space.
who was that?
No, we don't.
Who was that? Me?
That's
That was
my
me?
no,
Because we
my
were walking
personal
up and
space. I'm not talking about the law.
Ma'am.
You can just step back from me. That's all.
He called me an imbecile or what? Are you guys just concerned with their?
Yeah, you're
Ma'am,
you're afraid of a camera and you're in the Marines?
Your police officer line. We were inside. They were filming inside.
We're allowed to be inside.
How are they supposed to be like coming inside a school and film everybody?
So, are you aware that there's also cameras inside the building as well? Get the footage up. I can make a FOIA request and get the footage. 100%. You will see it. The people that see this and they'll send us things all day, and I tell the people the same exact thing. They're a film here and they're allowed to be here if they choose. Okay.
Inside the property.
Inside. And now that you've educated them, can I tell you my complaint? Of course. I want to come and show you physically. They were not out of.
Under normal circumstances, a school would not be legal, but because it's a voting location, it's completely legal. Especially now because they're doing voting.
Oh, they're gonna go cry.
This guy right here, he can touch people.
I asked for my personal space.
They're gonna go cry. Did you see his face? Yeah, you see his face, the U.S. Marine Corps guy? He had a... That's hard to see. He was like... He was walking away like...
Have the best day.
So what are you about? Oh, let me step on this side. What are you about? As far as what are you campaigning for?
I'm not campaigning. I'm giving out voter guides.
Oh, just voter guide? Okay.
My civic duty.
Then why do you have to stand on that side?
Because you can't within 100 feet.
Right.
Of a polling station.
You just said you're not campaigning though.
It's still considered. Oh, okay. I didn't know. I know.
Does it have one?
So I can.
Does it have one or the?
You can't because you're trying to give out information regarding the election.
I get it. Sure.
If
it's just every guy.
It's public. So here's the scoop. I want to go on your car. You film. Yeah.
and I don't
Go
want
in
them
the
out
back
of
of
my
the car
space.
for assault.
home.
Finally, for those wondering about what happened after, the female auditor showed the police the video of her being attacked and threatened. But because she refused to provide her ID, the police let the offending man go and refused to file a report about the incident. What's striking is that in other situations where a citizen is simply filming, the police quickly arrest them just because of a call from someone else. But here, with an actual crime happening, there's no arrest or investigation.
This guy. He's like, I know the law.
Yeah, where are the kids? They live in the car alone. Such great parents. Think they
He's over here talking about he knows the law. If the papers he's giving out don't have any if they don't have a political bias, he can give them out past the line.
Exactly.
I can tell who you guys are rooting for. Just by
Oh yeah, I already voted.
Absolutely.
Who do you think?
Your Trump sweatshirt.
You're not allowed to. You're not allowed
I know.
to.
Good thing I didn't. I know I was going to. I was going to come strong.
You should be able to. I don't see why you can't wear like a
Right,
Trump
yeah.
like shirt or something like that into the poll. Like it's just a shirt. You're just showing support for your candidate.
Today's stories show that awareness and standing up for citizens' rights is an essential responsibility to ensure fairness and equality in society. If you like this content, don't forget to hit like to support the channel and subscribe so you don't miss any new videos. Let's work together to build a stronger and more informed community about our rights. Stay safe and see you in the next video.